Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to open a new, to me, TCG trading card game, Kryptik. And it's Wicked Prophecy is the name of the set. It's not the first set. I think that would be Genesis or something. Anyway, I got this. I don't remember if I got it off eBay or if I got it off TCG Player, but the seller is Gold and Silver Pawn in Las Vegas Boulevard, Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you like it and you think they did a good job, go ahead and order from there. This, from my understanding, is a dead trading card game. What does that mean? Well, they're not making any more of these. They're not continuing to produce the set. That makes a lot of people go wham wham boo hoo because it usually means that it's not worth anything. But something is only worth what somebody will pay for it. And if people will pay for it, then it's a good investment. All I can tell you as far as investment goes, probably won't go up, but the good news is if you really like this, you can probably get it super cheap. That is one good thing about trading card sets going dead is you can get plenty of it without having to pay a lot of money. So it does come with a box topper. Well, as you can see, it says box topper on it. I don't want to cut through it. In the first set, and I only know this from watching videos, in the first set, which was Genesis, they had a 1-of-1 card, and nobody ever pulled it that I know of. I don't know the significance of this card. Let me see if I can... I don't know. It's shiny. Anyway, I usually collect TCG cards for their art, and if I can tell what kind of hit we got out of here, if we get some hits, then I'll show you at the end the hits we got out of here. So I want to say this box was $20, but I can't remember. I really can't remember. I do know that this company included this card with it. It was a special card. I don't know. Apparently it's hard to get, or it's a promo or something. I don't know, but anyway, there it is. I don't know how to play this. I don't know anything about it, but that's what Google's for. So I'm just opening this up so you can see what this set looks like. If you want to track it down yourself, actually there's like one pack hit in every pack. I guess it'll be the full one. Anyway, so if you like the artwork or you think it's a pretty cool game, this is a straight up game. There's the pack hit. Let me put that right there. Then you can get it off TCG Player. What was I saying? I can't even remember. But anyway, yeah, you can order these off TCG Player. There's like a hit. I think it's called a Noble card, or some kind of script card that's about 1 in every 3 boxes, which would be like a case hit, I guess. I think there's 6 boxes in a case. I don't know. Anyway, the product's relatively cheap to get, and the artwork's great, and it does function as a TCG. So if you can find other people that play it, good for you. Now, here's something weird. I'll put that right there. If I get... Here's the bad thing. I know so little about this. If I get a super rare giant catastrophe card, I will not know it, most likely. I don't know what I've got. Well, I don't know what that is, but I know it has a little silver thing in the middle. So there's my pack hit. So I'm gonna count it as a hit because it's got a little silver thing in the middle of it, and you know, I don't know what that means. So I'll put that right there. Um, yeah. So that, and I would have researched it a little more and been like, ooh, let's talk about what card this is and the significance. But since it's a dead set, I don't. Why am I learning a bunch of? Excuse me, just a second. Why would I learn an enormous amount about it if it's dead? So I don't know if I'll end up collecting it or not. It does look pretty cool, and the price point's pretty low. I mean, oh, that's the guy I got in the special card. I think looks like Chum Lee from Pawn Stars. Anyway, yeah, I, I I could conceivably try to collect this because it's cheap. I mean, you could do pretty well in getting. And now this looks like. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to not drop my phone, which is what I'm filming off of. Yeah, what I usually do on my channel is just take a look of, what kind of hits I get out of a box of whatever I'm opening. I don't know usually a lot of information. You can Google to find out this. I think there's even a video where they take you inside the printing company. This was a while back, and the printing company, I believe, was in Canada. But anyway, they have a website if it's not shut down. I haven't checked all this stuff. Let me move this over here. Yeah, move that there. Oh, no, count that there. Yeah, I think they even have like an official binder. You probably have all kinds of Kryptik swag. There may even be super rare cards that nobody's pulled yet that are a super big deal. But, oh, that's pretty cool. Look at the artwork on that. Pretty nice. But does that mean, I think it means it's pretty desirable, but does that translate into money? The short answer is no. However, anytime you get somebody that collects something and they're missing part of their collection, they sometimes have a drive to, to try to complete their collection. So I think the best thing you could do if you got a super rare card and wanted to sell it out of this would be to have a reserve on it and sell it on eBay. And people might bid it up. I mean, if that's the card they're looking for to complete their set, such as it is. So there's such a thing as a noble rare card, and that is the approximately 1 out of 3 boxes, I think. I may have had that all wrong. It said a lot of stuff. If you want to know the pull rates, a lot of them are on the box. And again, I would go through all that with you, and I may still, but we're talking about dead set here. But anyway, I do like the artwork. It might be an interesting game. And it might be something that you and your buddies could, if you want to try something new and be cool because you're so exclusive, you could probably get this stuff relatively cheap. So that's good news. Some dead card games are super expensive for no reason. Maybe it's just rarity, but I think that Rage werewolf game from a long time ago is super expensive to try to track down for no reason. It is a dead card game. Does not hold its value. So here is another one of those cards that has a little silver script in the middle of it. I'm going to count it as a hit. Don't know what it is, but I've only seen two so far, so looks a little bit more exclusive than one a pack at least. So glad I caught it. Of course, I'm going to be sleeving all these, and but I will probably the commons give away my doubles because yeah, I don't. I mean, most likely I won't try to collect this. I will take a look at the prices and what it costs a case. If it's just $20 a box, then a case can't be that much. And you do get a case hit, and then there's also a master case hit. I don't know the significance of that. Now look, now see there is a full with the script too. So maybe that is super giant catastrophe. I don't know. It's probably not, but it is a little out of the ordinary, and that might be a full art. Hold on, maybe I can't. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at because I looked at it. Might not be. I looked at. I'll just have to research it, and also read the fine print, which I can't do upside down and without getting really close to it. I do have a magnifying glass, so I'll look over these very carefully. Just want to kind of take a look through these. I don't want to take too long with it. Mostly because I don't have a whole lot of information on it. Although you can certainly find information on it. Here's a, you know, some green looking foil. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if I get like a super giant catastrophe card that is worth thousands of dollars. I'm sure I'm sure there aren't any that exist with a dead set, but who knows? They do have in the first set, not the Kickstarter set, but the first set. They do have a one of one card. So I'm thinking that hasn't been pulled yet, to my knowledge. And so they could have a one of one in this set. I would assume they would. So there's your foil. And I don't know if this card is out of the ordinary because it has a lot of writing on it, but I don't. Again, I'm not familiar with the little special symbols, so if I did get something super rare, I don't know that I would know immediately. I don't know how much different the artwork would be on it. You do get 36 packs out of here, so you can see how the mighty have fallen. If a box is going to cost $20 and there's 36 packs, so you're paying less than $1 a pack by a good bit. Now this is looks like a cosmic hollow, or what we would call a cosmic hollow in Pokemon. Maybe they call it that in this. I don't know, but it is out of the ordinary. Oh, and there's another regular hollow. So I did get some sort of special something, but I don't know how rare that is. There's Shark Guy. I might just, let me see. Yeah, there's 13 noble rares in a set, 37 rares in a set, 100 commons in a set. So, yeah, it does. The box says all kinds of stuff about your pulls, and it also mentions a cosmic hollow, so that's what they do call it. So yeah, I got that. So that's nice. And I'll let you stare at that while I'm reading this. Oh, Cosmic Hollow is 1 in 30. So yeah, you get one a box. And there's a cryptic text that is 1 in 100. So again, that must be the one out of about 3 boxes or so. Yeah, that's about right. But I don't know what a cryptid text looks like. But you could certainly Google it or uh, find a YouTube video of people that know what they're talking about, that have ordered cases of this, and I'm sure in the middle of their video they're going to cry because, because they probably paid a good bit for it, and it's, gone in the tank as far as money goes, which is great if you're going to buy it. If you already have it and you're going to sell it, that's terrible news because you paid too much for it. Maybe not at the time, but now, looking back on it, you paid too much for it. Who knows? Who knew that it was going to go dead? And who knows why a card game goes dead? Because sometimes it can be doing really well, and the creators of the card have decided that they have made the money they want to make on it, and they're going to do something else. I don't know the reason that this card game went dead. I just heard that it went dead, and I have no reason to doubt it, judging by the price of the box. So, you usually won't find a legitimate, and this is legitimate uh, set. It's listed on TCG Player, so you can buy it on there. And there's a couple of games that are dead, but they still buy and sell on there. That Zombie World game that I opened a box of that's a dead game. We knew that when we got it. But when you're wanting to open something new and you don't want to spend a ton of money, could be that dead card games are, especially if you're just collecting the artwork or whatever, could be an option where you don't spend a lot of money. And you and your friends, if you buy enough of it, could play. If you learn how to play or the game or whatever. It's just not good for investment, generally speaking. Although, one of the rules of investment is buy low. Of course, the second half of that is sell high, but hey, at least you're not paying too much for the product. And you could sell this at a TCG convention or something. Some people may be very interested in it. I really like the artwork. I like the. I'm going to see when I'm done opening this. I'm going to see how close I am to a regular set. I'm sure that because I think they have like 14 different box toppers. So you'd have to get several cases to get that, unless you wanted to maybe try to buy singles. And maybe you could. I mean, maybe they're not that pricey, but I have an idea that even though their value isn't that much, nobody's going to be willing to sell it that cheap because they paid probably pretty good for it, so they're not wanting to just throw it away. Especially if they had an opportunity to play in a tournament or with their friends and they really enjoyed it and liked it. Sometimes those kind of memories cause you to go ahead and take the opportunity that it's a cheap set now, to go ahead and collect a lot of it. Now here we have another one of these foils that has the silver word in the middle of it. don't know what that means. I'll be looking some information up online later to see what I have, but that's probably not of much interest to you. However, you've had an opportunity to see the cards. You kind of have an idea of what they should cost. Now, there may be some other boxes that are more expensive. The Genesis box might be more. I don't know. But even if it is, it's probably not over 40. I have no clue. I would just price check. I saw this for 20 and it had the extra special card with it. And I was like, that's a pretty decent deal. I'm going to go ahead and get that. I don't remember if that was the price before tax and shipping, probably. I don't know. They did ship it very well. It was in a shoebox sized box with a lot of bubble wrap. So this company that I mentioned previously, they did take great care. It came sealed and in good condition, and I was happy with that. If I can just find, I only know who I got it from because when I got the box, it had the return address and the company's name on it. Because I looked at TCG Player to see if I could track down information for you. Didn't see it there. I looked in my emails and on eBay to see if I had previously purchased it. I'm trying to find out where I got it. I can't even remember. I mean, I remember ordering it because of that special card they were going to give with it, but I can't remember what vehicle I used. Although you could just track down Gold and Silver Pawn, Las Vegas, 713 Las Vegas Boulevard, South Las Vegas, Nevada, and I believe they had several, if memory serves me correct, and it might not, but and I'm sure there are places to get it without paying too much. Anytime you have a dead set that is relatively plentiful, you don't have to worry about spending too much. I think the problem with that Rage set I was talking about is they didn't print many of it. They didn't print a whole lot of that. There was more than one set. I thought it was pretty cool, and I liked the artwork in that, but I don't even know if I have any of it. I thought, hey, I'll try to get some of that on eBay, and it was just ridiculous priced. And I was like, I'm not spending that. So here we have two foils, and this has some silver script on it. I'm trying to show you. This guy is looking in the water and sees a reflection of some lady. This could be a super giant catastrophe card. I don't know. I certainly will sleeve it. I assume that it is a hit. How special of a hit, I don't know. I wouldn't know a noble card if it bit me in the behind. This, let me see. WP. I don't know what WP means. Okay. Let me look on here and see. Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe it would say on there. Does not. I thought maybe it would say on the box. And there's a foil. Some of this reminds me of One Piece a little bit. You got fish guys there. Some of the artwork is really great on this. I mean, you can't always just go by artwork alone. I think I think if no one knew that it was a dead set, it'd still be worth a good bit because it's pretty cool. Now I don't know if gameplay was boring. I would assume that it wasn't, um, because they didn't just do only a Kickstarter, and they didn't just do only a set. They did at least 2 sets plus Kickstarter. Um, in fact, even though I don't know that the Kickstarter's live, you may be able to order still Kickstarter products. I think they have a website. Just Google it. You can find this information. Uh, I have forgotten more about this game than I even knew at one point, which is impossible, and still it happened, I think. So, uh, yeah. So I might be wrong about there being. So this has the silver words on it. I might be wrong about there being only 100 cards in a set because I have opened a lot of packs and got a lot of cards, and I want to say that I have seen a few doubles here and there, but not like I should. If there's only 100 cards in a set, maybe I read that wrong or misunderstood. I don't know. Uh, there's a full card. Yep. Again, I may just completely go right past a full art and not even know. Because I don't, I mean, I want to say, it'd just be a card without borders, but a lot of these don't have borders, in my opinion, or what I would consider borders. So, um, and also, this may be, because the video I watched that was explaining this stuff was the Genesis box, and this is the Wicked Prophecy box. So, that's a completely different set. Same game, different set. So, I assume there are similarities, and probably the only people that are continuing to view at this point, because we've seen you either like it or you don't, but are people that are like, oh, is he going to pull the one of one magic, you know, super big deal thing? I mean, yeah, I don't know. This looks like a good enough game, and I'm having to guess, but it looks like a good enough game to where there are still probably a good bit of fanboys on this. That looks cool. Look at the art on that. I think I got that one once before, but still. I am starting, finally, to see a good bit of doubles on here now, I think. But let me see. This again says WP, but I don't. And NR. Oh, this says 59 of 150, so maybe there's 150 cards. Maybe. Unless that's the number of a subset. I don't know. I don't know. But I know that I won't get a complete set as far as... I might get a complete regular set, maybe, but as far as the special... all the special cards, I'm sure they have a certain amount of those and would be impossible to get out of one box. Looks like all the fulls say WP on it, so yeah. And I'm down to needing to open my other pack of penny sleeves. There we go. So we got 5 packs left. This took a good bit of time. Fast forward to the end if you want. but hopefully you didn't leave after a couple of minutes. But maybe you found use for it anyway, just to see what the artwork looked like. All the backs are going to look like that. So they all look the same. The backs all look the same. I haven't found any different backs. This certainly looks like it would have started as a Kickstarter, and it did. But still pretty nice. I'm not sorry I got it for that price, but will I get more of this? Probably not. However, I might take a look to see what if TCG players sell singles, and if it's like the zombie game, a Zombie World Order, that's also a dead game. Har har. But not just because it's about zombies. What they've done on the singles for that is the singles are just too expensive. I mean, there's market price on it for $1, and they want $10, and no, per card, yeah, or something. They may have changed it a little bit. It's been a while since I looked at it, but yeah, they wanted too much. I was like, well, heck, I'll just buy a box of it, which I did. That Zombie World Order. It was cheaper to do that than to try to buy some singles, just to see what it looked like. So you could search eBay on the unopened booster box, Kryptik, lowest price, you know. If you don't see it there, or it's not as low a price as you expect it should be, you can check on Mercari. You can see if somebody is selling a booster box off a TCG player. Just shop around and don't overpay. Dead games shouldn't be worth that much, because as far as investment goes, last pack magic, whatever that means, in this game, yeah, dead games shouldn't, in my opinion, be that pricey. It means people are not continuing to clamor to get the set, because they're not going to have any tournaments. It's not supported generally by your game stores, because they're wanting, you know, to everybody to buy into the hype. Let's take a look at our hits, and I don't know what I wouldn't know if I got something super special or not. Just let me know in the comments if you know more about it. I'm just sort of showing the lots of hits in here. If you count, you know, everything that's a full, there was at least one full per pack. So also got a box hit. Can't remember which one that one was. It that one? I don't remember. Or something like maybe it was a different version of that card. I can't remember. Let me get back on screen. I think I was off screen for a second. That's no good. Cosmic Hollow. That's what it was. Or that's one of the things. See how cool that is? That's pretty. That's probably the cool. With my limited knowledge, it's my favorite card out of here. Because I can't tell if I got a better pull than that, but you know, it was the shiniest. And I guess this, I mean, you know, even though that wasn't really in a pack, I did get it along with the box. So it's probably some sort of promo or hard to get card. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.